On February 14, 2025, a day that many around the world refer to as Valentine's Day, it became a day of mourning, marking the passing of one of Hollywood's greatest legends, Michael Douglas. He was not only a talented actor but also an experienced producer who dedicated his life to the passion of art. Under the bright golden sunlight of that morning, memories of him quickly flooded the minds of millions of movie lovers. That morning, Michael Douglas, an ideal model of health and vitality, decided to take some time for his favorite pastime, cycling. He chose to ride along the narrow roads of the lush green hills that he had always loved. This was a part of his daily routine, a way to connect with nature and escape the hustle and bustle of Hollywood. The stresses and pressures he had endured in his work seemed to dissolve as he pedaled, breathing in the fresh air and experiencing the freshness of life. Michael, in simple yet stylish clothing, cycled through trails where the green canopies connected with the blue sky. He was incredibly moved as he admired the beauty of nature, immersing himself in the peace that nature brought. Such sunny mornings had become an indispensable part of his life, a time when he could temporarily set aside all worries, successes, or failures in his film career. By blending into the tranquility of the forest, he felt the harmony between humanity and nature, between the soul and the universe. However, life is not always smooth, and on that fateful day, Michael encountered an unexpected turn. As he approached the hilltop, a sudden sharp pain struck in his chest. Each wave of pain swept away everything, leaving him unable to regain control. He tried to cling to his bike, but it seemed that the harder he fought, the more difficult it became. Finally, after struggling for some time, he collapsed by the roadside, his bicycle rolling over beside him. Time slowed down in that moment, and as he lay there, Michael's mind drifted back to the beautiful memories of his life. Images from his childhood, when he first fell in love with art under the influence of his father, actor Kirk Douglas, surfaced in his mind. From the lessons of hard work and perseverance to the stories his father told, they taught him how beautiful and worthwhile life could be. Memories of his early involvement in the film industry, cherished moments with legends like Jack Nicholson and Al Pacino, rolled through his mind like a film unspooling. The news of Michael Douglas' death sent shockwaves not only through the film industry but across the globe. The media quickly reported on it, and within a short time, every newspaper and social media platform was flooded with condolence messages. Fans, friends, and colleagues sent him their heartfelt tributes and indescribable sorrow. Hollywood icons like Meryl Streep, Robert De Niro, and Martin Scorsese were also moved by the sudden departure of Michael. They shared stories and memories they had experienced with him, expressing their respect and admiration for a talent they cherished deeply. At a memorial service held at one of Hollywood's largest theaters, thousands gathered, from famous artists to everyday fans. The atmosphere was heavy yet filled with love. Wreaths were solemnly placed, enveloped in incense smoke. The melodic background music of piano resonated, serving as a bittersweet farewell. Catherine Zeta-Jones, his beloved wife, stood before the crowd with tear-filled eyes. She shared, "Michael was the light of my life. He was not just a husband but also a friend, a wonderful father. He lived a meaningful life and left us lessons we will forever remember." Many close colleagues also shared cherished memories of Michael, a man always willing to help and inspire those around him. They recalled his dedication and tireless effort in every role, as well as his remarkable ability to portray vibrant characters. The films he participated in bore his unique mark, from intense roles to emotionally charged romantic moments. He showcased his talent perfectly, allowing audiences to feel the depth of the soul and the pain that humanity endures. In this context, countless images and videos of his works were projected onto a large screen, from scenes in Wall Street to moments in Romancing the Stone. Applause erupted, laughter and sobs intertwined, creating a vivid portrait of the extraordinary person, Michael Douglas. Outside the theater, fans unfamiliar with one another gathered, embracing each other in shared grief. They spoke of how Michael's films had impacted their lives, how he made them feel authenticity, love, and unachievable dreams. Michael's actions on screen, from igniting audiences' imaginations to leaving challenging and encouraging impacts, created a tremendous influence not only in film but also in their daily lives. Throughout his career, Michael won numerous prestigious awards, but more importantly, he built a career not only on talent but also on human values. His work was not just entertainment. It contained profound messages about love, sacrifice, and self-belief. Michael Douglas consistently demonstrated that art is not just about emotions, but also about practical issues, the struggle between good and evil, and the search for meaning in life. The passing of Michael Douglas left an unfillable void in the hearts of art lovers. However, he did not just leave behind regret but also presented the world with a grand legacy. The films he participated in, the roles he portrayed will forever live on in the hearts of audiences as beating hearts synchronizing with the vibrant rhythm of humanity. The image of Michael, the talented artist, the husband, the father, and the good friend, will always be an essential part of the community's culture. Michael Douglas has left this world, but his story continues to be told. Unfinished projects, dreams yet to be realized, and beautiful memories will forever live on in the souls of all who knew him. His life is a testament to the power of passion, perseverance, and compassion. Michael Douglas, whom we will always remember, will continue to live on through the stories we tell, the films we watch, and the hearts he has touched throughout his life. Though he has departed, his light will continue to guide future generations of artists and audiences. The star Michael Douglas will forever shine in the sky, serving as a beacon for dreamers reaching for greatness. Michael Douglas, one of Hollywood's most prominent voices, was born on September 25, 1944, in New Brunswick, New Jersey. He was the son of legendary actor Kirk Douglas and actress Diana Dill. With a strong artistic legacy from his family, Michael had a significant advantage starting in the film industry, but that did not mean his career path would be easy. From a young age, Michael was surrounded by legendary stories of Hollywood. His father, Kirk Douglas, was one of the brightest stars in the golden age of cinema. He starred in many famous films, from Spartacus to The Bad and the Beautiful. Kirk Douglas's career was not only marked by success but also by dedication and immense effort in his art. These experiences molded Michael's dreams at an early age. He grew up in an artistic family, where evenings were often filled with discussions about cinema, acting, and creativity. However, Michael didn't simply have a name to rely on. He decided to prove himself on his own. After graduating high school, he attended the University of California, Berkeley, where he earned a Bachelor of Arts degree. During his studies, Michael participated in acting classes, where he gradually realized his passion and talent in this field. Aware that success required effort and dedication, Michael began searching for opportunities in the film industry. In the 1960s, Michael Douglas started his acting career on television with minor roles in shows like The Streets of San Francisco. However, despite being the son of a famous actor, he still faced pressure and expectations from both family and the public. He didn't want to be judged solely based on his father's shadow but aimed to build his own brand, a unique acting style. Michael often spoke of his challenging early years when he felt he was unfairly compared to Kirk Douglas. "My father is a monumental figure, but I had to find my own path," he said. Through perseverance and hard work, Michael gradually established himself in the film industry. He made significant progress and showcased his outstanding talent. Each of his roles not only brought emotions to the audience but also taught them valuable life lessons. Michael never ceased to strive to become an artist, not only for his career but also for his love of art. One of the key factors contributing to Michael's success was his connection with the audience. He expressed himself not only through acting but also through charitable activities and support for social organizations. He became a representative face for many charitable organizations, including the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. His active participation raised awareness about the importance of art in life. Michael's career was also shaped by his relationships with colleagues and other artists. He collaborated with many renowned directors and actors, creating iconic films that are essential to the history of cinema. These relationships not only helped him develop his acting skills but also allowed him to understand the specific demands of each project. Therefore, when talking about Michael Douglas, we see not just a movie star but also a man with a life brimming with passion for art, patience, and effort. He exemplifies that if we persevere and prioritize creativity, we can achieve great things. Michael Douglas began his acting career in the 1960s when he participated in various films and television shows. One of the most memorable milestones was his role in the television series, The Streets of San Francisco, where he played police officer Steve Keller alongside legendary actor Karl Malden. This not only quickly garnered public attention for him but also provided a strong foundation for his future film career. Although The Streets of San Francisco gave Michael his first taste of fame, he felt that he needed to go further. He began seeking film roles, hoping to showcase his abilities on the big screen. This transition was not easy. Michael faced numerous auditions and rejections before having the opportunity to land more significant roles. In 1975, he received one of his first roles in the film One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Though not a lead role, his presence on screen showcased the talent and development of a burgeoning star. This film later won 4 Oscars, further affirming the value of those involved in the project. One notable film that followed was Romancing the Stone in 1984. In this film, Michael played Jack Colton, a mysterious adventurer. It became a tremendous commercial success and marked Michael Douglas' return as a Hollywood star. His appearance in the film left audiences impressed with the image of a romantic hero and an appealing adventurer. This role not only demonstrated his ability to convey strong emotions but also opened up more opportunities for him to develop his acting skills. Michael Douglas officially became a major star with his role as Gordon Gekko in Wall Street, 1987. Directed by Oliver Stone, Douglas' portrayal created a significant sensation in the film industry. Gekko, a ruthless investor, became a cultural icon in the 80s, famously declaring, "Greed is good." This role not only earned him an Oscar for Best Actor but also solidified his image as a leading star in the film industry. After Wall Street, Michael Douglas continued to assert his talent through numerous diverse roles. In 1989, he starred in Fatal Attraction alongside Glenn Close, where he played Dan Gallagher, a man facing severe consequences from an affair. This film not only made a lasting impression on audiences but also created a wave of influence in the psychological thriller genre. Michael received much acclaim for his ability to portray the character's internal struggle, from joy to fear. Michael also continually challenged himself with different film genres. The Game, 1997, is a prime example, where he played Nicholas Van Orden, a millionaire caught up in a convoluted emotional and psychological game. The film, rich in psychological elements, left audiences with many questions while showcasing Douglas' creativity in both the script and his performance. Another notable role was in Basic Instinct, 1992. This time, he portrayed Detective Nick Curran, who became embroiled in a complex investigation surrounding a murder case involving a seductive female writer, played by Sharon Stone. This film captivated audiences not only with its thrilling plot but also with its sensual and powerful scenes between the two main characters. Michael Douglas once again proved his exceptional acting abilities through this role. He also sought collaborations with renowned directors, from Steven Soderbergh to Martin Scorsese. Films like Traffic, 2000, and The Ghost and the Darkness, 1996, contributed to the diversity of his career, spanning various genres from mystery, action to psychological drama. Throughout his lengthy acting career, Michael Douglas showcased his versatility across numerous films. Whether in leading or supporting roles, he consistently exhibited extraordinary talent and acting prowess. Despite having delivered many impressive performances and achieved great success, Michael Douglas never ceased to create and seek new opportunities. His presence on screen has become a cherished part of cinematic history. In addition to his acting career, Michael Douglas has also taken on roles in film production. With experience in the film industry, he began searching for opportunities to produce films that he cared about. One of the first films he produced was The War of the Roses, a psychological film about a troubled marriage. He subsequently participated in various production projects, including both films and television series. He collaborated with many producers and directors to create valuable, meaningful films. These projects showcased his production capabilities and helped him maintain his status as a film star. One notable film he produced is Solitary Man. Directed by Dito Montiel and released in 2009, Michael Douglas plays Ben Calmen, an arrogant old businessman. This film is heavily infused with psychological elements and received much acclaim for Douglas' performance. Michael Douglas has also been involved in television production. He produced several popular television series, including The Last Mogul and Behind the Candelabra. The latter won 15 Emmy Awards and helped him demonstrate his production capabilities. One notable production project by Michael Douglas is Behind the Candelabra. Directed by Steven Soderbergh and released in 2013, he produced this film alongside Jerry Weintraub and played a significant role in its creation. In his production role, Michael Douglas helped create a valuable and meaningful film. The film Behind the Candelabra tells the story of the life of Liberace, a famous composer and pianist. This film garnered much praise for Douglas' performance and further solidified his standing as a film star. Michael Douglas not only produced films rich in content but also sought opportunities to collaborate with new artists and directors. He helped create opportunities for newcomers in the film industry while also promoting diversity in film genres. One other notable production project of Michael Douglas is The War of the Roses. Directed by Danny DeVito and released in 1989, Michael Douglas played a crucial role in producing this meaningful film. The film The War of the Roses tells the story of a troubled marriage. It received much praise for Douglas' performance and further solidified his status as a film star. Michael Douglas continued to produce various films, including both theatrical and television productions. He collaborated with many producers and directors to create valuable, meaningful films. These works showcased his production skills and perpetuated his status as a film star. Michael Douglas enjoys a long and diverse film career. From his first roles to his most recent performances, he has showcased his acting and production abilities. He has been honored with numerous awards and achievements throughout his career. Douglas was born in New Brunswick, New Jersey, the first child of actors Kirk Douglas, 1916 to 2020, and Diana Dill, 1923 to 2015. His parents met at the American Academy of Dramatic Arts. His father was Jewish and was born Isser Danielovich. Michael's paternal grandparents were immigrants from Chivouzy in the Russian Empire, now Belarus. His mother was from Devonshire Parish, Bermuda, and had English, Irish, Scottish, Welsh, French, Belgian and Dutch ancestry. Douglas' uncle was politician Sir Nicholas Bayard Dill, and Douglas' maternal grandfather, Lieutenant Colonel Thomas Melville Dill, served as Attorney General of Bermuda, a member of the Bermuda Parliament, MCP, and a commanding officer of the Bermuda Militia Artillery. Douglas is a United States citizen by birth and has Bermudan status since his mother was born in Bermuda. His great-grandfather, Thomas Newbold Dill, 1837 to 1910, was a merchant, an MCP for the Devonshire Parish from 1868 to 1888, a member of the Legislative Council and an assistant magistrate from 1888, mayor of the city of Hamilton from 1891 to 1897, served on numerous committees and councils, and was a member of the Devonshire Church, Church of England, and Devonshire parishes. Thomas Newbold Dill's father, another Thomas Melville Dill, was a captain who sailed the Bermudian-built schooner Sir George F. Seymour from Bermuda to Ireland in 13 days in March 1858, but lost his captain's certificate after the wreck of the Bermudian-built schooner Cedron on the Isle of Wight while taking the last convict workers from the Royal Naval Dockyard in Bermuda back to England in 1863. The current Bishop of Bermuda, appointed the 29th of May 2013, the Most Reverend Nicholas Dill, is a cousin of Michael Douglas. Douglas has a younger brother, Joel Douglas, born 1947, and two half-brothers, Peter Douglas, born 1955, and Eric Douglas, 1958 to 2004, from his stepmother Ann Bidens. Douglas attended the Allen Stevenson School in New York City, the Eaglebrook School in Deerfield, Massachusetts, and the Choate Preparatory School, now Choate Rosemary Hall, in Wallingford, Connecticut. He received a Bachelor of Arts in Drama from the University of California, Santa Barbara in 1968, where he was also honorary president of the UCSB Alumni Association. He studied acting with Win Handman at the American Place Theater in New York City. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, share, and subscribe to give me more motivation to create better videos in the future. See you in the next videos.